Okay. Um, well, I'm back. Uh, that was a lot of fun. Uh, I did in fact crash there, believe it or not. Um, so this bug that I thought I had fixed, which was this light map bug. I thought we had fixed it, because I had tested earlier and we didn't crash. I suppose it isn't fixed though. It isn't fixed at all. So, so we're just gonna regenerate light maps today until I fix it. That was fun though. That was cool. It didn't actually crash my computer. It just everything basically stopped working for a good like 5 minutes. But yeah, that's the bug. That's the bug, and then it gives me the sig kill killed. Yeah, I'm not really sure what it's about. As you can see here, we load in our textures and then we start going through this, and then I'm pretty sure it's a problem with here. Not really sure why it has a problem here. I don't understand also why it isn't just a seg fault and why it's like hangs my operating system. But I'm like pretty sure it's this code right here. Which is pretty important because this is our UVs, right? I'm almost kind of tempted to just give this a try and then see if it's 100% this code or not, but I also don't want to crash again. But you know, if I crash like again, then oh well, I guess. I don't know. This is zeroed. Yeah, that's zeroed. So that's fine. Yeah, I wasn't joking. That bug is a real problem. Now I could just write the UVs to the file. It's a good one. Man, that was good. I'm glad that we crashed. I'm glad. That was a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. Um, I wonder if it's also... I suppose it could also just be in the load light map itself. This bug has to die today. It must. Hold on a second. No, this is fine because we do this. We do this. Yeah, I wonder if it's Good question, actually. We should do some testing with this, even if I crash. I should do some testing here. Because this bug needs to be fixed. For iteration purposes, because I don't want to have to keep generating light maps every time I load, because that takes forever. So I should just figure this out now. First thing we can do is get rid of this, I guess. And just see if the load light map crashes us. It's funny because it's inside of GDB as well. Okay, yeah, so that just happened again. And there's no stack. There's no stack. Fantastic. So yes, this has to be the problem. Has to be. I don't really know what to do about it other than just literally copy out. Like, we can try copying this out. Like, just not reading this part of the data. And then seeing if we're fine. If we don't touch that. Just we allocate UVs to the try count here. Hey, what's up, Happy Strat? How are you doing? This might we might crash again here, but in the meantime, hello. Yeah, apparently there is some bug that we've been running into with the binary reading of light maps. That is a pretty big bug. Where can I find more resources about OpenGL and C? That's a good question. C, I'm not sure. OpenGL, there's a lot. It's a lot of resources. I've got a lot linked under the devlogs in my video. You can also join our Discord. We have a hashtag learn channel with a bunch of resources linked in it that people just post in all the time. Also, we have in our Discord, we had a thread recently over the past couple of weeks that one of our members was learning C and kind of had like a journal of their journey through learning C and stuff. So that might be interesting for you. But honestly, most of the stuff for the C++ OpenGL resources is like pretty immediately transferable to C. Like, for example, the OGL dev stuff is all done, like none of it's like using C++ specific features, really. Yeah, we can try this, and if we crash, we crash. Yeah, I almost wonder, like, if we're setting light map width, height, depth, 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 depth correctly. What's the name of that function? It's called load light map texture atlas. Even though it's not a load, this is kind of an initialization. We take in light map width, yeah, height depth here. We take that in as an argument. And then we just iterate the try count, and we set the try count. And we didn't have any issues with this until recently. And we take all that information and then we cry about it because we don't understand why this is happening. We could try, just to keep it exactly the same, we can try calc. Since we do calc all of these buffers in the beginning. Just to keep it completely the same. Let's make sure I didn't just make an error there. This is RGB, right? This is definitely RGB. Yeah, we can try not touching this. Let's just try that. Try not touching that. Because that's the only thing that we've changed before this started breaking my computer was the triangle UV stuff.